What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Golden Hashira here, and today we are going to be reacting to the fifth chapter of Choujin X. It's kind of hard to believe that the fifth chapter has already have been released, honestly, because man, the mangaka has been on a roll. Like I think the past three chapters, like what, nearly like a week or whatever apart or whatever. So that's pretty good. This I actually did expect to come out because I seen a post on Instagram like a couple days ago saying that it was actually coming out on the 29th, but it was actually released, or at least the translation didn't come out at least until today, which is the 30th. But it's still no problem though, because it was still pretty quick. So that's pretty cool. So without any further ado, if you all do enjoy this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. And also join the Discord so we can have a discussion about this, anything anime related or anything life related in general. So yeah. So let's get started with chapter 5. So I'm gonna be honest with this chapter. I thought it was kind of going to, I guess, go off on a tangent, kind of like how chapter 2 did, but no, it pretty much picked off right from chapter 4, which is cool. So the masked man from a couple chapters ago makes a return as he remembers that he remembers what Johnny told him about the beak Choujin. So it seemed that he hired the snake girl from the previous chapter to pursue Tokyo. So she spits Tokyo out of her mouth, and from there he runs away until she grabs him with her snake arm. So she's kind of like Medusa, so to speak. And so she just literally turns into a giant snake, and then her arms can turn into like multiple snakes. It looks cool and disgusting at the same time, but hey. So she explains to him that when children uses their powers, they release a distinct signal that others will be able to pick up. And she admits that she released her own signal for Tokyo to pick up, which is why he saw her standing outside of the zoo last chapter. And he then asks what does she want from him, and she replies stating like a test or whatever to see his chosen powers in action, to see if it was actually worth bringing him back to her boss. So if she captured him 3 times, then the test would end. So she gives him 10 seconds as like a head start or whatever to run as fast as he could. In a matter of 10 seconds, she transformed into her snake counterpart. Looked really cool and sick at the same time. So at the count of 10, she springs forth and chases Tokyo. She managed to catch him within a matter of seconds because snakes are pretty fast. And she informs him that she can go 3 times as fast, which is like 45 kilometers per hour, in her current form. So this counts as strike 1. She lets him go once more, and Tokyo proceeds to dash away from her. At the same time, he has a flashback, of course, thinking of Azuma when they were kids and they had to run in a relay race or whatever. So Tokyo was falling behind, and Azuma told him to hurry up so that he could pass the baton to him. And Azuma managed to like catch up to everybody else and get their team to first place. So then the snake chosen catches Tokyo again. So this is the second strike. Of course, we're thinking of baseball rules with the 3 strikes and you're out. So she asked Tokyo if he could take this seriously because she hated to be underestimated. So a couple snakes from her arm bit Tokyo. So the neurotoxins are running through his blood, and she tells him that he has 30 minutes or his limbs will be paralyzed, and within an hour he would be killed. So that is pretty extreme. Honestly, it's like a typical, well, probably not like a typical snake bite, but obviously like the poisonous snakes. That is very dangerous. So she lets Tokyo have another head start, and she runs for. No, wait, no, my bad. He runs for a second before he gets tired and cries out for someone to help him. It really reminded me of the first episode of Tokyo Ghoul, which I stated last chapter, of Rise trying to eat Kaneki. So she states that he lacks strength, ingenuity, and a sense of responsibility for his own life. She really exposed this man in like 4 words or less. So just then an explosion came from the sky which caught the attention of both Tokyo and the snake children. And as I figured like immediately who it was. It was obviously the girl from the second chapter. So she meets up with Tokyo for the first time. So I guess she technically is like a protagonist or another main character. So it's good to see that the two main characters met up for the first time. Like I said, I knew that this would happen, but I didn't think that it would be this soon, so to speak. And I'm pretty sure some people thought it was Ozma in the first place, or at the first glance. So was the girl practicing her powers and coincidentally ran into Tokyo? Or did she hear his cry for help? Or maybe both? That is the question that was probably running through everybody's, or if not, then most people's head when they read this chapter. But I didn't think it was bad. I mean, I did kind of think it was like a little expected, so to speak. But I still like this chapter overall, to be honest, especially the fact that he continued from the last chapter and didn't go off on a tangent this time. I thought that was pretty cool as well. So that's pretty much it for this chapter. I hope you all have enjoyed this video and this. So please don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. And yeah, golden hashira out. Peace out, everybody, and I hope to see you all in the next video.